We have seen the first big drop in price in a long time in the chase cards from Sword and Shield era, especially alternative arts. So the big question for all of us who invest in Pokemon is, can we lose everything we have invested? Are these investments risky? What should we invest in to avoid these drops in the products we buy? I will answer all of these questions in this video. The Evolving Sky ZTV winner has been announced on the channel community. I will be announcing new giveaways very soon, exclusive to channel subscribers. Now let's jump straight away into the video. In the first place, why did these cards drop so much? There are multiple theories that they are just having a recession and will continue to go up price, that they are overrated for what they actually look like, but the clear reality is that these cards were overpriced. Overpriced does not mean overrated, it just means that the card prices were too high for what people are willing to pay for them. The increase of these card prices was a bit too much for the market to absorb it, and they simply dropped in price. What do I do myself to avoid these big drops in my investments? Well, to be honest, the answer is quite boring and easy. I don't buy singles. I have never invested in singles, I will never do it. Singles are volatile, emotional investments, the two most important red flags for me when I want to park my money on something. The harsh reality is that singles can make you a lot of money fast, but they are pretty much a gamble. They don't have a solid historical record of going up in price in a steady way and over the years like a lot of the sealed products do. With booster boxes, for argument's sake, we have a good record of past data to say that there is a really high chance that they will increase in price when run out of print, out of stock, and get ripped by collectors and players. But with singles, we're stuck into a product that wins and loses popularity over time, so does its value. You have to avoid people who tell you to buy something with the word guarantee, the sentence. Moonbrain is guaranteed to go for $2,000. Hell no, guys. Nothing is guaranteed on investments. There's likelihood of outcomes, and of course some outcomes are more likely to happen than the others. If a set has two chase cards, one is Charizard and the other one is Porygon, to say something, there's a really high chance that Charizard will be more expensive than this Porygon. But this by all means guarantee that. Now, the next big question that comes to mind is, how risky are sealed products like booster boxes? My answer is pretty simple too. They are not risky. This does not mean that they are guaranteed to increase in price or to never go down, but what it means is the likelihood of them to perform well over the years is quite high. Pokemon booster boxes have been performing impressive returns for more than 25 years now, and like Rudy from Alpha Investment says, everybody panics in every era. Every new era that drops is the worst one ever created and the end of Pokemon. We've heard that thousands of times. We've been hearing that for more than a decade too. And here we are, watching them overperform some of the best investable assets out there. History tends to repeat itself, and we have seen it especially in the last two eras of Pokemon sealed products. At a given point, Chilling Reign was considered a bad set, overprinted set that could never go up in price. People just ignored the deals at $80 per box, and now only 3 years later the box has tripled in price. Do you think we can relate this with Paradox Rift, to say something? The most underrated set of the whole Scarlet and Violet era. When this box hits $250 in some years, I'll be having a glass of wine watching the people who are now hating on the set go nuts to buy it in the $200 range. And the final and most important question is, can we lose everything we have invested in Pokemon? Yes, this is a sad and simple answer, but we can. The likelihood of that happening is so low, but there is definitely a possibility that the future generations are not interested so much in Pokemon. What? Oh, Scarlet and Violet have 25 million units sold? Oh, Sword and Shield 26 million too? Oh, what? Pokemon Let's Go, Legends Arceus, Brilliant Diamond, 15 million each? That ain't happening anytime soon, brothers. You can lose your money here the same way you can lose your money if you invest in a large company that never goes down in price and they go bankrupt. Both things are possible, yet neither of them is likely to happen. I hear from multiple content creators on the platform that they have this as a small part of their portfolio. I'm a bit too deep into this, and this is where most of my money is parked off. Please do not take this risk. I would never invest money I couldn't afford to lose, and if I do, it's just my problem, to be honest. I would never recommend anyone to do this, since I am not your financial advisor or anyone financial advisor. I talk about my experiences, what I learned from my successes and my mistakes, and you feel free to interpret in the way you want and take your own decisions. To summarize this video, I would only buy singles if you do it as part of your collecting journey and not as a long-term investment. I'm not saying you can't be successful by doing so, I'm just saying it's far more risky than buying sealed products. As long as you have enjoyed the process of buying and collecting these singles, it is perfectly fine. And if they go up in price in the future, enjoy your gains, learn, and celebrate your good decision. My final thoughts before ending the video: I know not many people make it until this point, so that way I know you actually enjoyed it. I want to personally thank you for hitting 100 subscribers on the channel. I do this with hard work, effort, and love, and my goal is to give away my knowledge to the community, basically. Your comments make it so easy that I can keep doing these videos, and it is something I have passion for and genuinely love. So thanks a lot for investing your time in me. We both know time is a valuable asset and how precious and scarce it is, so I really mean it. Thank you so much, and as always, have a great day.